Alright, so let's just get this out of the way. You know, doing that without any audio, I feel like an idiot. But all the Doomfist players that span that voice line should also feel like an idiot. Alright, let's get this party started. Let's get this party started. We're making Doomfist Jollof Rice. This is a classic African dish that I'm sure as heck gonna probably mess up. But I'm gonna make Doomfist and everybody else that makes Jollof Rice traditionally proud. I'm gonna try. If not, I'm gonna try to make you laugh at least once. I probably already did, because I'm just funny looking. So what are we gonna need to make this Jollof Rice? Well... everything! You need the rice for Jollof Rice. You need the tomatoes for tomato Jollof Rice. You need chicken boob! If you don't have a recipe that calls for chicken boob, you don't have a real Chef You Whack recipe. There's 3 steps, which means there's 3 steps to my demise, but we're gonna make this work. So first, I'm gonna need to clear off this table. Awesome. Now I try to do a funny edit where later on it might not even look that cool, but I'm already committed to it because I can't go back and record it and I'm already pissed off. Also, there are some people that get mad at me because I don't wash my hands. It doesn't say in the recipe to wash your hands. But to everybody that gets mad at me, here, I wash my hands. Are you happy? Oh no! This is everybody's favorite part. Cut swiftly? You're right. So like most things I try to argue, you can boringly cut the peppers and try to dice them normally, or you can just take a big pepper like this and just kind of chop away at it, you know? Like this, see? You're dicing it and you're getting the perfect results of diced peppers. You're only gonna get this quality on Chef You Whack, the #1 cooking show in the online gaming community, boy. Oh shoot, it says roughly chopped and not diced. Well, Doomfist, I got them chopped up the way that I do it. Oh crap, it also says steamed. Oh yeah, that's a stem. Let's just get it onto a separate plate now. This plate is way too small. Oh, but we're not done cutting. Alright, because I don't want to chop the tip in with my method, we're gonna chop the tip off, get the skin peeled off, because I think that's what you do. I don't eat vegetables because vegetables are bad for you. This is gross. This is it's very no. That's why it has a skin, because there is a protective layer for mistakes like that. Ew, ew, ew. So we're gonna take another field trip over here to my SR, just casually throw away the foreskin, and then you show who is its master. Yeah! Ow! I slammed my knuckle on the cutting board! Alright, we're just... yeah, there we go. You know what's funny? They call this a red onion. This is purple. I'm not using all this onion, one, because I don't know what a medium onion is. So we're just gonna use a hefty amount of onion. And even that, I feel like that's way too much. And then when that's done, you chop up some more. I don't have a food processor. I have a blade. It's literally something that spins and has a blade. It's a food processor, just an elongated version. Now we're gonna be mixing this with not only diced tomatoes, but my mixtape roasted tomatoes. Get it? Fire roasted. My mixtape is fire. Okay, let's open this. I can't open it! So we pour one of these bad boys, crack a fire roasted tomato with the boys, and only pour a tiny bit more in here. And then in goes the peppies, in goes the onions and the garlic falling on the floor too. That's fine, I don't like onion that much. It also wanted me to mix in a Scotch bonnet. What is that? I know a bonnet is what girls wear whenever they go to bed, but I couldn't find it at the grocery store, so I got a spice that is literally called mango Scotch bonnet, so we're gonna add that in there. A little helping, a little, oh, I don't know if that's a lot or a little, but we're gonna roll with it. Let's do salsa instead. Oh my! I think that's gonna be good. I mean, can you smell that? Of course you can't smell that. Literally, this is finished. On to step 2, that I'm actually kind of scared of. I almost fell on the ground. Let's cut open some boobies. Everybody loves chicken and everybody loves breast. So why not combine the two into chicken breast? So we're just gonna, oh, wasn't so hard. This is gonna be a while, a very slimy while. So while you're at it, editing bro, you why don't you cue a SpongeBob time card? No. That's the smell of sweet, sweet salmonella. 3 chicken boobs later, and we got some cute chickens. Do you hear this? Do you know what that sounds like? Mushy chicken breast. What's wrong with y'all? And if the cutting doesn't freak you out from this show, then the frying will, because now we gotta turn this bad boy to medium heat and cook something with fire that could potentially catch this house on fire. So first off, we gotta get the butter out. Then you also melt the butter with 1/4 cup of peanut butter oil. But if you know anything about me or this show, I will die if I had peanut oil. So instead we have pure sesame oil, and only the purest here. All right, Mr. Butter, please melt. And now that the butter's melted, it's every white person's least favorite part, adding the spices. Ow! Ow! In goes the cure. Ah! Half a teaspoon of thyme, half a teaspoon of ground ginger, ow! Ow! And then 1 teaspoon of paprika. I want to mix this together because I need an even amount. And now it's time for the food of the people. Please be careful. Please don't make this any harder than it needs to be. Yeah, see, you're being very civil and I really appreciate it. Later on, we can join the party in my belly. Everyone get a taste of that nice sauce. Says to stir for several minutes. I always take that as 7 minutes because seven, my face is right by the burning oil. I always say medium rare chicken, it do be hitting different. You smell that? It smells like salmonella. So we're gonna turn this off temporarily so that we can add this bad boy. It's just a saucepan, it's not really anything bad. Something that they didn't tell you preemptively. I don't know if I was supposed to add the oil into this mixture. I'm not going to because that's a lot of oil. So we're just gonna add the messy chicken and try not to spill any more on the burning stovetop. We add the beautiful tomato mixture to the mix of it. Get it? Mixture, mix of it.
Do you see me laughing?
I'll be here all week. The tomato paste goes in next. We need half a cup of tomato paste. I'm pretty sure it's just this whole bottle. This is what Italians use to brush their teeth, bruh. I basically use the whole entire tube. And that's still not gonna be enough. 2 cups of white rice and somehow only 2. I forgot to wash the rice. God dang it. 1 cup of washed rice and 1 cup, you can't even see. 1 cup of washed rice and 1 cup of unwashed rice, not intentionally. And then last but certainly not least, the chicken stock. That is what we like to see, boys and girls. Please don't overflow. I am begging you, do not overflow. Bring to a boil. Oh boy, I can boil this for you. Do you hear her? That's her screaming from the salmonella. We got a problem, a really, really big problem. I don't have a cover for this, and we have to let this stay covered for 20 minutes, so we gotta use a plate. Bruh. There we go. A Target plate is a good substitute for a pot that I lost the cover to. How do you lose a cover to a pot? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I forgot about this thing called condensation, but like the opposite. You know what I've kind of realized? This whole entire recipe did not call for a single ounce of salt. And this is the hero, Doomfist, who you thought would have the saltiest recipe because he's one of the saltiest heroes. Money, 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 money. Now comes the hardest part of this recipe. Carefully grab it with 2 claws, not 1 claw, 2. And then...
Oh my god! Are they not recording? Are you recording, Crickshaw?
You wait another 10 minutes. Arg me boy! Hold on. Arg me boy! Let's see what kind of damage I did. Oh! Did I do a good job? Gotta fluff these bad boys too. No, I ain't gonna lie. I kinda like how this turned out. All right, alley-oop. All right, let's go over to the island. Before we eat though, we need our drink of choice. A Kool-Aid jammer. This is Doomfist's Jollof Rice. It's chicken, rice, a lot of spices. Let's see if I did Africa justice. I'm actually very excited for this. Hot, hot, hot. Well, I'm good at blowing things. Pause. All right, now let's try some of this Jollof Rice. The spice adds that little kick, but it's not too much. It's very subtle to the point where it feels like a different kind of rice dish. But Let it cool down. Ow. Oh, that's better. This is the first time that the dish actually looks like the picture in the book. I'm proud of myself. This is really good. I just wish it wasn't so hot. It's a little mushy, but something that I realized is that it going for diced tomatoes, and I got diced tomatoes. Fire roasted to be specific. It has all the sauce inside. I didn't know if it called for just the diced tomatoes, but either way, Doomfist, while I hate you, you have a bomb recipe. This was Doomfist's Jollof Rice recipe. Let me know if you're gonna make it, because I highly encourage that you make this. It'll be something different if you're used to like American food. Like, this is bomb. This is so bomb. But I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Chef You Whack episodes to come every Friday. But until then, more Overwatch videos to come. Oh, excuse me. And bye.